Hey guys, good morning. What's happening? Just now I thought of doing a fragrance, not, I was thinking to do a review, which I may do much later, but then suddenly I thought of doing a sort of like a fragrance talk, talking about 5 points. And I was watching a video a few days back from my man Ashton Jensen's, he talked about this sort of relative issues. So I'm gonna make it more, brutal. I'm gonna say 5 things I hate about Fragcomm and Frag World. Okay. Uh, After watching so many things in different groups, what people say in the comments, whatever I've been watching, these are the things, something that bothers me. So I'm just gonna give you my honest opinion, and I would like to know what you think of these things. All right. So one honorable mention. First of all, I start with honorable mention with this kind of people are called trolls. Who are trolls? Trolls sounds cool, but they are not. Trolls are, according to me, people who are just random people. Most of the time, they are just with their fake accounts and stuff. Just come and say random things like "you suck." So I suck what? Anyway, I don't want to know to the answer to that. Anyway, so I'm trying to say is like those kind of people, not so nice people. They're just kind of empty up there, and most of the time they just always just there with the fork and knife just to like brutally take you down. Well, whereas you go to their channel, they have literally zero content, nothing. So that's what I call trolls. Don't have a life of their own, just trying to waste your time. What I do is I block them. That's it. So that's my honorable mention. So you can see what direction this is gonna go. So first thing I hate about, let's get into the list, shall we? First thing I hate about the Fragcomm. Okay, I'm not gonna talk about. Okay, sorry. First thing I hate about the point is about Frag World, Fragrance World. What do I hate about this? The first thing I hate is flankers. Um, Not to say flankers are bad. There are a lot of good fragrances that have a lot of great flankers. They have great line, Dior Homme, they have Fahrenheit, they have Chanel Allure, Angelman, great lines. But some brands they just can't keep quiet. Every year they just come out with the same bottle design, just different painting. Call it summer, sport, special edition, this edition. My ass. Yes, I'm saying not so nice things, but this is the truth. Sometimes they're redundant. You and me both know it. And why they're doing it, I saw God knows how many Hugo Boss, like the Hugo by Hugo, that has at least, good Lord, 1,000 flankers. Okay, and I saw yet once again they're coming out with one more. I saw Poison. Now they have Poison Girl, and then Poison Girl, blah blah blah, Girl Boy, Boy Girl, Square. I'm not saying they're gonna be bad fragrances at all, but you at least at some point you get confused. You don't actually know what's happening anymore, and you may end up buying the wrong fragrance. Um, this needs to stop. We don't have any control over that because the companies are manufacturing the products. But the thing is, I hate this. Okay, every single fragrance they come out, even if it's a flanker, it has to be a distinguished fragrance release that is gonna be different enough or stand alone, stand apart. Um, like in the crowd of many other fragrances, if it's like 90% the old fragrance, like, and just 10% here and there twist, I feel it's just like trying to cash the money out of their previous successes. It's kind of cheap. Okay, that's what I feel, first sentiment. And I really feel Chanel, please release something new. Okay, release a fragrance of for men, like, I love the house of Chanel, good quality house, great house. It's just sad. Okay, number two. Now I have 4 points left. The 4 points are gonna be all about the Fragcomm. It's not gonna be about fragrance world. Okay, so these are gonna be about people, reviewers, subscribers, like people who watch, stuff like that. All right, followers. Okay, the second point. Second point, it's gonna be there are haters of everything that I don't like. Yes, I just said haters of everything, and I started the video with 5 things I hate, right? I don't hate everything. These people do. The ones I wrote down, these people hate every single thing. You put a scent of the day. Oh, okay, let me show you. Let's say 24 gold. Sucks. It's too loud, synthetic, it's too sweet. Okay, fine. I put Fahrenheit. Oh, that garbage, it's too much gasoline. Bullshit. Okay, let's say I put Perry Ellis Red. Oh, that dildo. Okay, cheap shit. Okay, uh, then Midnight in Paris. I'm putting different kind of fragrance here. You see, overrated. So there's nothing you can do to please them. But you're not trying to please them. You're just trying to enjoy your fragrance. They're just coming and putting random comments like "bird dropped their shit on your head." Oh, what was that for? I don't know. Just felt like, not appreciating you. So yes, haters of everything, please guys, if you're hating on everything, where is your time and space for enjoyment? If you don't enjoying your fragrance game, what are you doing with fragrances anyway, right? Number 3, blind buyers hating on or cursing or showing a finger to the reviewers. This happens so many times despite me saying that or many other reviewers saying that. Don't blind buy a fragrance. Do your research. Read on Fragrantica, read the comments, read the description, see at least 5-6 reviews, try to get a sample, try to get a decant of a fragrance, see if it works for you. See different times, different season. If you don't think it's worth it, don't invest the money. Some people, what they do, oh, hype going on, the reviewer said it, I might just go and buy it. I am just lazy. I'm not gonna do the reviewers they do all the work. I'm just gonna pay my money and then buy the fragrance. That's it. That's all I have to do. The thing is, the ultimate loser is gonna be you, not me. I'm not trying to say in a very disrespectful manner, like saying that you are a loser. The thing is, loser in such a way, you're gonna lose your money, and you're gonna be very frustrated because your money is not endless, right? Everybody doesn't have a Christmas tree with just shake and or bling bling. The money is gonna fall. It doesn't happen. Not everybody is born rich, right? So yes, be wise. If the worst case scenario is, if you don't have any way you can sample a fragrance, okay, you just have to go and trust your gut feeling. After seeing all the research and the reviews and everything, and you just love a reviewer, you have to respect their nose and take a chance. You might win, may not win. Okay, it's almost like playing like a what do you call gambling. It's like almost gambling. You might win, you might not win. There are a lot of fragrances I bought like blind buy. Some of them I didn't like, some of them I tried to understand but I didn't like, swapped it, sold it, right? So sometimes you have to do that. Don't blame like childish manners, like, oh, you said just one fragrance. I'm not trying to bash this brother of mine. He said Russell Shura, I didn't see what's special about it, sucked. In my video I said itself, this fragrance is definitely not a safe blind buy. So do watch the whole video. Don't think, oh, this guy said he likes it, I like it, doesn't mean you're gonna like it too, right? So see what people say. If it's not worth like a safe blind buy, most of the fragrances are not safe blind buys, right? So remember that. Number 4, snobs. These are the kind of people there I'm very allergic to. I often see people, I said it before, I'm gonna say it again. I notice reviewers, I don't like this. I'm gonna talk about reviewers. Few reviewers just say designers, most of them are trash. They say most of these fragrances they have in designers suck. They are not as good as Oriental fragrances. They're not as good at niche fragrances. They're not good as good as Arabian pure perfume oil. We know oud. What do you know? Okay, I've seen people in the group. They're writing it. Hey, if you didn't have a niche fragrance, you just have yours. Keep buying your designers after designers. You're just like you're buying. You're not getting quality. I don't agree. People often say you have to, upgrade your game to niche. What is upgrading? Please, someone explain this to me. This shit I do not understand. I'm sorry, I use the curse word during the azan, but I'm just a little bit. It gets me upset. What do you mean by upgrading your game? Most of these reviewers, let me tell you one thing. Mark, he started his review with Versace's, Armani's, CK's, Hugo Boss. Then they slowly learned, and then they went like the development going up. They reached a peak, and then that's where this thing, right? There's no such thing that you are born with a golden spoon in your mouth. Okay, if that's your case, good for you. Born with McLarens and Mercedes all around you, that's good for you. You have unlimited money. But most of the people know. Let them enjoy. You enjoyed your, most of you guys, the people who are old in the fragrance game, you have enjoyed your fair share of designers, right? Let people go through that stage. Let people enjoy the Nautica voyages. Don't put that down as if like you're disrespecting cool water, okay? It gets me upset because I went to that stage. I respect that stage. I still love this stage, and that's why I'm not gonna go out of designers. Yes, it sounds like a little bit rant and stuff, but yes, Remember that. Don't be a snob. If you don't like something, just say I don't like it. Don't say it's trash in the market. It's going to affect a lot of people out there who actually blindly follow you, worships you, and then sometimes people just gonna like hate a house or not gonna even look at a house, okay, because you said designers suck. So remember, you have a responsibility. It's a not a corporate social responsibility, but just as an awareness. You are someone people watch. You are a public figure. When you're reviewing, 6,000, 5,000, 2,000 people follow you. You are a public, you know, figure. So you just give them what's honest. If you feel that's the honest thing that you feel that designers suck, that's okay. But just say it's from my perspective. Don't say in general. Okay? There's a fine line between that. I do not like that. Any kind of snobs, even if you're a designer lover and you think niche people are overrated, that's also not fair, right? So give people equal chance. Give people the independence, the freedom to enjoy their fragrances. Let people love what they love. Don't bash a guy, security guard, or someone who's just using an Azaro fragrance or Cool Water because that's what he loves, and you just say, Cool Water, ha ha ha. It's a cheap garbage. It doesn't smell anything like Greenwich Street. We know that, right? We know that. We also know great Club de Intense Man from Armov, which is $30. Doesn't smell exactly like Aventus, but it does make that person feel great, you know. Don't tell him go get a 5 ml decant. How long he can use the 5 ml decant? Let him go through Club de Intense Man. Let him go through Rasasis, whatever, you know, like whatever he can afford, right? So that's what I'm trying to say. That's what we are here to do. Good people always be sensitive, okay? That's what I'm trying to say. Taking a bit too long. Okay, and I think I'm just gonna like go with this last point because it's getting too long. I'm not gonna, never mind the last very last point. Okay, this one, overpriced colognes. This, I understand it varies from people to people. It's a very personal thing, what you're gonna pay for and what you're gonna get versus what you get. Like, not everybody's case is like the quality. Some people just want the quantity. Some people willing to pay thousands of dollars for 5 ml of perfume oil or something because they can afford it or they have that taste. I respect that, okay? But personally, what I feel, sometimes there are people who copy very expensive fragrance, but I'll just give you an example. Let's just say out there. Sometimes the reviewers, they just brought it in the broad daylight. They didn't say exactly this, but most of the time they try to push this fragrance as this is, okay? Pineapple Vintage, okay? That house. Mansera Sidrat Boisa. They pushed a few other fragrances. You know, some companies, they do that. They have very ordinary presentation in terms of the box, bottle, whatever, you know. I noticed very many reviewers, they're too nice to say it out there because it may hurt their friends. This is not cool. If you feel like saying that it's too pricey, overpriced, you should say it because you are holding the key. You know, many people are just watching you like, yeah, okay. So you're paying 30 ml for $30 US. I'm not taking any names. Watch this, okay? I'm not saying any names, any particular brands. But if you're paying for $30 for 30 ml, people are thinking I'm getting it for cheap, right? Most of the people, they are in school and stuff, they were like, it's cheap. No, it's not. If you're paying 100 ml, if you're buying 100 ml, you'll be paying $100. So let's say you're trying to get Aventus clone, okay? And you're paying almost the same price as the niche perfume in a rip-off or knockoff. I'm not saying Mansera or the Pineapple Vintage are bad, right? They are good fragrances on their own terms. But when you're promoting that as a clone of something that is very expensive and the prices are kind of same, it doesn't make any sense to me, right? So these are the things. It's just my honest opinion. I know many people would feel offended and they might try to, you know, it's okay. I'm open to take it. But I feel Nasimato 30 ml for, how much is it going for? $160 to $200 plus. How many times you can spray it? Yeah, people will say yes. To me, it doesn't make sense. I rather have something more quality juice. You know, there are a lot of quality juice. 100 ml for Bentley for my Intense, $35. Great quality juice. So don't lose out. Sometimes, you know, quality is important. At the same time, you should also think of what you're getting. If you're getting what you pay for, okay? I feel really bad, you know, so many people, because most of the people out there, they're not here to enjoy the art of perfumery. They're enjoying the compliments they're getting. enjoying the fragrance themselves, going out wearing liberally sprays, they're getting 110 ml. Great for $20, no problem. So yes, these are some things I want to talk about today, and I feel I would like to know your opinion on that. And do you think being nice guy is the right way to go, or you should be realistic? So that's all I have for today. Maybe I'll be doing a review much later today. Just wanted to do a little bit rant. Take care, guys. Good night from Dhaka, Bangladesh.